It might not be much to look at, but this object has arguably had more impact on global development than any other invention. Created in 1831 by Michael Faraday, this device was used to demonstrate that by moving a magnet inside a coil of wire, you could turn kinetic energy into electrical energy. Faraday had in effect created the world's first electric generator. 50 years later, the first power stations opened, and today there are thousands around the world, generating electricity 24 hours a day. Demand continues to grow. But the big question is, where do we get the kinetic energy to drive the generators? For more than 100 years, the energy used to drive the world's power stations has come from non-renewable fossil fuels, like coal, gas and oil, and more recently from uranium, used to produce nuclear energy. These energy sources are called non-renewable because they would have formed thousands or even millions of years ago, and using them in power stations means the world's supplies are being depleted. In most power stations, including this coal-fired one, non-renewable fuels are used to heat water to create steam that drives turbines like this.
What you're looking at now is the exhaust of one of the low-pressure turbines. Currently we're removing blades to do further inspections on them for integrity purposes. But effectively what the steam turbine does is, by using the energy stored in the steam, it basically deflects and uses the pressure to rotate this big turbine. This turbine weighs approximately sort of 30 to 40 tons, so you can imagine the kind of energy that's stored in the steam in order to turn this at 50 times a second.
As steam moves past the giant blades, it gets deflected, pushing the blade round, providing the high-speed rotational movement that drives the axle and the magnet in the generator.